Technology. It is a part of nearly everything we do in our day-to-day lives, and now, increasingly, we are using it to help us exercise.
Fitness wristbands, apps, they make exercise a lot more fun.
I think there's a lot of people who maybe get motivated because of an app.
But could it actually be doing the opposite and making us even lazier?
Whole body vibration technology has been around for about 20 years. Could it be seen as a lazy exercise?
This programme will explore how much we use technology to exercise, to see if it is creating a nation of fitness fanatics, or if it is making us even lazier than ever before. The gym, a place where technology is increasingly being used in our modern day exercise routines. The top fitness trend of 2016 involved using wearable technology, with 1 in 7 UK adults now owning some form of this. Fitness wristbands and apps are the undisputed champs of this trend as they track our progress and achievements. With today's technology, it is easier than ever to keep track of our exercise habits. But does it keep you motivated, or is it all a distraction? Meet James, a personal trainer with more than 10 years' experience in the health and fitness industry. He owns a fitness wristband and uses it on a daily basis when teaching classes and training.
So I've had a fitness wristband for about a year. I use it for checking sports performance, heart rates, activity levels throughout the day. Also calorie consumption to help with my food as well. Wristbands can be very motivational for myself because I do quite a lot of exercise, so it's quite good to see how my progression is, especially if I'm playing football, but also for my clients because then they can see how they're performing. So it does definitely help them monitor but also motivate them as well. Fitness wristbands, apps, they make exercise a lot more fun. You're constantly wearing it. I would say you're able to achieve your goals more because it's the main thing that's tracking your progress and it's keeping you motivated. However, fitness apps, the fitness wristbands, they can be a distraction at first, but once the person's got into a routine, the routine will take over, so they won't be spending that much time looking at the apps, they'll carry on with the workouts. For my opinion, I would definitely recommend people to use fitness trackers because it does keep them motivated. When I've been doing workouts, it's pushed me that a little bit more, so definitely helps me improve my workouts.
So is wearable technology really that popular? Members of a local gym shared their opinions on the new fitness trend.
When I'm exercising, I use a fitness wristband which monitors distance, steps, calories, tracks how many active minutes. I feel it can motivate me, but if I wasn't to have my wristband, it wouldn't stop me from doing my classes or going to the gym.
I don't personally use any technology or wristbands when I work out. I just like to know my own body, and if I can feel the burn, I know it's working. In certain instances, I think it can motivate people because people like to see results, but in my instance, having a watch on my wrist wouldn't make me get off the settee and go to a class.
The effect of these fitness wristbands and apps on our exercise routines, however, is not all to do with technology. Psychology teacher Alison believes that the motivation we get from these apps is limited and that personality has a greater effect on our exercise routines than we may think.
People's personality might affect their motivation depending on the apps that they're using. Often in psychology we distinguish between people who've got an extrovert or an introvert personality, and I think if you've got an extrovert personality, you might be more likely to be engaged in team sports for your exercise perhaps. That's not to say that you wouldn't use apps, but you might be more inclined to use apps in a setting with other people. Whereas I think if you are an introverted person, I think apps can be a really good thing because you might not want to go to a gym and to socialise with other people, but you can use that app at home. So the difference between intrinsic and extrinsic motivation is that intrinsic motivation is coming from within the person themselves, whereas extrinsic is coming from something outside of themselves. Usually an extrinsic motivator is something in the form of a reward that's given. I think that there might have to be some intrinsic motivation to start to use the app in the first place, because you've got to want to get fit or start exercising. The motivation that comes from apps might wear off after a while, because the motivation is extrinsic, it's coming from outside. If you're getting rewarded every single time you use an app, it becomes less significant.
New technologies have resulted in many new and very popular forms of exercise equipment, along with new ways to use them. By far the most popular new addition to the fitness technology category is whole body vibration technology, or WBVT. An outgrowth of a program used to train Russian cosmonauts, it quickly spread through Europe and Japan and recently hit US shores, with whole fitness clubs now devoted to this workout.
It works by a series of vibrations. It goes different directions, it goes up and down, left and right, and amplitude-wise. So the user, ideally, is to move onto the plate, different directions, to help strengthen up and tone muscle.
You're recruiting more muscle fibres, which again improves your workout, but improves muscle tone and strength. So it's a lot more than just standing still. You're recruiting the muscle 25 to 30 times a second more than you would do in a normal workout. Say if you've only got a 7-minute workout, providing you're doing a good form and correct exercises to target that specific workout goal, definitely can work a lot better. It can definitely be seen as a lazy exercise simply because a lot of people haven't been educated on the machine. So when you're looking at people thinking of the WBVT as a lazy workout, don't forget that it excels the workout by up to 25 to 30 times. So it's definitely not the easy workout.
WBVT is useful as a form of exercise and can boost your fitness, strength, flexibility and range of motion. However, as a lot of people think it is the easy way to exercise, are there psychological reasons as to why we as humans are always looking for the quickest and easiest ways to complete tasks?
I think it's probably human nature that often people want to take the easy option when it comes to exercise and fitness. I think there's a big difference in what kind of exercise you're actually doing. I think if you're doing exercise because you want to get fit or you think it's a healthy thing to do, then your motivation is maybe coming from outside, and so you just want to do something that's quite easy. You go and you do it and you think, I've done my bit.
The fitness industry has seen significant changes over the past years, and it will continue to change like so many industries do, and technology will be a key driver. The rapid advancement of smart technology is giving consumers more choice and convenience than ever before. Virtual classes are an example of this new consumer-centric and tech-driven way of exercising. Only a few years ago, virtual fitness was more of a theory and a good idea, but now it is becoming an essential part of group exercise programming for many fitness clubs.
So virtual classes consist of members coming into our gym and partaking in classes that aren't instructor based. So everything's done through a system with the class being played through a projector onto a screen. So these classes will involve pretty much everything, covers most classes you can think of, to pump, legs, bums and tums, spin, abs, you think of it, it'll be on there. They're very new at the minute. They are one thing that will be coming into play quite largely across gyms. Obviously because they are through virtual classes, that you can do them anytime throughout the day. They're not set just in set times with instructors. So pros and cons with this system would be that you can do a class anytime you like. You think of a class, it will be on there. So it's not the fact that people can just have to come in and do what the instructor's doing that day. You can come in and just choose whatever you like to do that day. However, the only downside that I would say with the classes, it can tend to be a bit faulty. It might not work on some days. It can be very temperamental.
I don't think virtual classes are a good idea because I think it's the sort of thing you can do at home. And if you come into a gym, I think you're looking for something a bit different and more personal.
There's no personal trainer, so people can't get the same push and the same help on stuff like form and if they're doing the exercise correctly.
The advantages are you can just come in and do a class when you like.
With virtual classes being just one example, what are some predictions for the future of exercise?
I think it'll be a lot more technology based. There might be a lot more apps coming on the market. There might be more virtual classes.
It'll become a lot more technology dependent in terms of wristbands, and people will become a lot more dependent on their devices.
Technology will be involved in the future of fitness, but I'm not sure that it's actually going to become much bigger than it already is, because I think it's limited in terms of its value.
So technology in the future will definitely help people exercise. because I know already there's certain apps where you bring the personal trainer into your home, so instead of you having to go to the gym, using like live video links, you'll be able to go straight into the client's home for sessions that they can do there and then. When it's fitness related, you need to find something that you like to do yourself, but also something that will keep you motivated in the long term.